begging now. I don't wanna work no more now, babe. Say I do, no I do, I don't know why. I just don't wanna work no more now, Meg. Oh, Megan, I tell ya, it take me 30 days to fix a tub. It took me 2 weeks just to put on my gloves. What kind of mess is this Charlie B is giving me? I tell him every day I pray on my hands and knees. What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building. Welcome to Bizarroville. If you hadn't been here before, welcome. Everybody's welcome. You'll get it eventually. I got the queen on today. Got the blue hat, you know what I'm saying? But somebody in my comments said, Charlie B, marry a thing so your shirt say what it's supposed to on the thing. Well, this is why I don't. This is Charlie B Bizarroville. Bizarroville means basically the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, up is down, left is right. You know what I mean? Like that. So, I do this for a reason. I could switch it, but I'm just different. I like for people to be on there like, what's this shirt say? What's this shirt say? Give you like little Easter eggs, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But that's why I do that. That's why I don't change it around, okay? And Miss Lady, shout out, because I don't know how many other people been thinking that, like, why don't he change that? I never mentioned it before. Thank you. I do this for a reason. Like, in Bizarroville, everything's backwards. All right. We're going to get into the show today. Tim, you're welcome. As y'all seen from my earlier show about when he had the roofer man come out to the... We're getting to that later. Okay? But Tim, you're welcome. All right? Now, my intro... I just felt like that today. I just felt like some Barry W. You feel me? Give y'all some Barry W. You know what I'm saying? So, now, we're going to get into this video, and I ain't going to spend much time on it because it really wasn't worth much today. So, since we all realize that, I'm going to key out some points that I looked at, and then we're going to go to Meagan. All right, we're going to go to Meagan for a minute. Because some people in the last one said, Charlie B, you be showing me reels I haven't seen before. Appreciate you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I got you. Because I've been rocking with this channel for a minute. And I know there's probably some stuff that I got locked up here that y'all never seen before. So since that went over well, we'll get into, and I'm always on 10, you know what I mean? So we'll get into Meagan now. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into Meagan after we go through today's episode. All right? Which ain't going to take long because it really wasn't much. So let's get it. Let's go, man.
Good boys. All right, so they're on the prowl. I don't get the rest of your kids out. All right.
I don't know about you, but just me as a father, I'd have been like, because I do call my dogs and my lizards and everything else, they my babies. You feel me? So I understand that part. But what I don't understand, at that part, I'd have said, all right, go get the rest of the babies out the car. Go get the boys out the car. I wouldn't even have really said. My wife probably would have looked at me funny if I'd have said, like, go get or whatever. But, you know, that's Tim. So I understand his, you know what I'm saying? Once I got the dogs out, I'd have been like, all right, babe, get the babies out. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a smiling thing. It wouldn't have been no, all right, get your kids. That's just me.
Okay, Titus. What are your thoughts about today? You excited?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you show up in my work site without a cap? Yes, that's all right. Grandma had one. Go ahead.
We're gonna build a chicken coop.
That's right. You excited to build a chicken coop?
All right, number one. Tim, you actually trying to check your son for leaving the house and not putting a hat on because you didn't cut his hair, Mr. Barber Man? I'm sorry for the pause, y'all. Edge up, everything be on point every day if I had a barber degree, which I don't know if that's something else. That's something else. I'm not even going there. But my whole point is this. This man checked his son for not putting a hat on because he know he didn't cut his hair. Right? Is that what you seen or no? If you seen something else, if you seen Tim wasn't supposed to cut his hair and he was supposed to be upset with this boy because he didn't put a hat on and he was going to embarrass him on film, you let me know. Cause I'm looking at this like, you would not have said nothing to that boy if you would have had him with a fresh edge up and a fresh little taper or fade. You wouldn't have said nothing. But we gonna get into that later because one of my people asked me. I told him it's a touchy subject about the boys, but we gonna get into that too today. All right? Let's get it. Let's go, man. We ain't done.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get Benjamin unloaded. We're gonna head in and we're gonna talk to Grandma and see how she's been spending the first couple nights at Amazing Grace.
Like, spending the first couple of nights in Amazing Grace means she's there, she's done, right? Okay.
Hello.
Hi there.
How's it going?
It's going well. What about you all?
We're doing great. Your son said we had to bring a little bit of mud in.
The walk is there for a reason. And the rug is there for a reason.
Well, we swiped a couple times.
All this stuff is there for a reason. But anyway, I'm just messing down.
The walk is there for a reason. The rug is there for a reason. Wipe your feet. Tim, it's over, buddy. Grandma's not on your bull no more. Your BS is out the door, bro. Grandma is done. Grandma is done. You think I don't know how my grandma done? Grandma pulling mommy punches and telling Tim, hey, get it done now, bruh. You think, Charlie B, you better have some proof. Let's go.
I woke up this morning, I think somebody, me and him about to like, we have some on my mind, we have to get moving.
Something on my mind, we got to get moving. Is that been what we been looking at? Miss Lily ain't on it. I'm mommy. You son, you listen. You got budget. You don't know what your mama got, do you? You screwed, bruh. It's over. It's over. All that filming at the ranch, let's see how much that takes place. It's going to be real dull. But let's keep getting it. Let's keep going. And for everybody coming here like, Charlie B, man, calm down, little Woody. That's Grandma Lily's dog. That's not little Woody. Woody, is that you? No. Okay. Okay then. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
So I already told him there were a couple things that went wrong while you were staying your first couple nights. Just some kinks you had to work out, some challenges you encountered. So tell him a little bit about that, how that experience was.
Well, like I said, like Meagan, I don't know if she explained anything.
She don't know if Meagan explained anything? They live right down the street from each other, technically. Do they even talk?
But the heat and the air, the blower and the inside stopped working.
On a 30-degree night.
On a 30-degree night, but the good thing about that is I don't burn any heat at night anyway.
Right.
So, and I had a couple of, what you call them,
Space heaters, man.
Space heaters.
Okay, yep.
And I let them run, when I first got up. So everything was just fine. So
Not to chill out.
Right.
Okay, you know me. I'm going there. It was 30 degrees outside, and you expect me to believe that your mama was in there cool with two heaters? Y'all know that's not right. If anybody in here and you right down the street, bro, you should have went and got your mama, Tim. Come on, man. And I'm trying to find a jokey joke in here to keep it moving, but I can't. And I'm not even going to play the rest of the part where she says she called you. She called her son. and all you did was just call the man and tell him go fix it. You ain't go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yo. It's cool. I'm sorry. And anybody else would probably cut this part out, but I give y'all the real. I keep coming with y'all with the real. There's nothing funny about this, man. In the last 2 videos, he done played his mama hard. Hard. And his mama, she's not, okay, what if we'd had a winter front and it would have just dropped? Your mom could have been gone, bro. Because you felt like all you had to do was call the man and tell him fix it. And I'm not even playing that part. Because I know some people here like, wait a minute. And this is none of my... Allegedly, I'm just mad, y'all. My whole thing is this. There's no way my mama gonna be without no heat. I don't care how many... Do you really care how many space heaters your mama got? If it's 30 degrees outside, that's below freezing, y'all. It's below freezing. She doesn't have Tim's house. She has a double wide. A couple space heaters ain't heating that. No. I'm gonna keep playing the video because I need to calm down. Let's go.
I have to chill out.
Right. I sent Timothy a text and told him that the heat has gone out. So he got right on it. He called Air Salad.
Such an amazing son.
Listen,
He's challenging.
He's such an amazing son. Not believable. He's challenging. Believable. Allegedly.
I'm just so glad to be in this position. The Lord has blessed me. And he's keeping blessing me. We're going to get this thing done. I'm going to move in.
Y'all catch that? When she moves in. Wasn't this whole show about her first couple nights there and a chicken coop? Which I hope none of y'all caught yet. And I'm just dropping it on you now. But didn't Miss Lily want rabbits? If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me. Didn't Miss Lily want some rabbits out there? Who gave her the perfect idea that, no, this is going to be a chicken coop on the side of this thing? Let's proceed.
So this chicken coop is going up quickly.
Oh yeah, and then we'll be ready to put some sheathing on the floor, sheathing on the roof. And then my mom wants to do the same type of shingles that she has on the storage shed on the actual roof of the chicken coop / rabbit hutch. So we'll do that. So it's game on, and I'm practicing. I told them I'm practicing for this porch that we're gonna build on the front of Emma. I don't know if they see in this video before or after, but I told them we decided to build the porch ourselves. So we gotta make sure we do the big reveal of saying that we like what we decided about the porch on our mobile home before this comes
Right,
out.
I got
But this is just practice for that porch.
Once again, they said chicken coop, but that's not where I'm going with this aspect of this whole last segment. My whole point is this. You fired them brothers, didn't you, Tim? You realize and took yourself on YouTube and realized, Charlie be right. They ain't, you about to have my roof leaking. Because they told you to take your gutters down, and then they was going to bump that up under there. And then what would have happened? It would have ran down the wall on the inside of your crib. You would have been, man. You looked at YouTube, figured that out, was like, I'd rather try it myself. Oh, man. Oh, man. You welcome, bro. You welcome. I just saved you a headache. I just saved you a bunch of problems because it was going to leak. So, now everybody, well, y'all haven't been coming in here because I guess the truth hurts. Because it's funny. When I first came on here, everybody was in my comments, Tim, you talking Tim. You notice how much y'all don't have anything to say anymore? All my comments basically are just love. I'm spitting so much truth, y'all can't even debunk it. Y'all can't debunk it. Y'all man sitting up here telling on himself and y'all be like, I want to say something, but what is it? All right, man. That's all I'm going to do about that. Because we'll get into how this turns out later on. But I'm telling you now, Tim, rabbits don't even smell good. Anybody that's had rabbits will tell you their pee smells like ammonia. All right. Chickens, I don't know. I've never had one, but I've had a rabbit. So, if you think whatever your mama put on the inside of that shit, it's gonna smell like what I say yesterday, Bo's ass poop. That's gonna smell like, man, it's gonna smell so bad in there. All from all them chickens you just got attached to it. Okay, Tim, do this. Go put Megan's chicken coop right up next against your bedroom window. I'm telling you now, man, anything in that little shed / small garage area, oh my God, when she busts that thing open, ammonia gonna hit her in the face. You better hope that don't drop your mom and you roll up and she's laying out there because ammonia then knocked her out. But if you think that little bit of siding and that thin sheet is gonna stop all that urine smell and from coming in there, good luck to me. Now, that's all we're gonna deal with today's episode. Like I said before, it went over well that some people didn't see some clips that I've been showing. So I'm gonna show another clip that y'all probably didn't see. Right? And I'm gonna show you how he works these boys. And this ain't nothing new. I know y'all think these boys old enough to work. Well, what about 2-3 years ago? What would y'all say if Tim was having them boys stack wood 2-3 years ago? All right, what would y'all say if Megan thought it was fun? You feel me? Okay. So, back at you again with, hopefully I'm doing my job and with a reel y'all haven't seen before. But let's go, man.
Is that over that song wood?
Now, I played that video a little longer than I should, but I just wanted you to see there how long he was standing there and never really moved. Is that hard work to you? Okay, if it is, I'm sorry. Because some of y'all gonna be like, Tim was busting his butt. Okay, all right. Let's just see where I'm going with this.
Okay. But yeah.
Did he just check his wife? He just checked his wife on full-fledged camera knowing he was going to edit and let that stay in there. Come on, y'all. Please. Y'all. I wouldn't disrespect myself by talking to my wife like that. Let alone disrespect her. You might as well go on and walk. Hey, babe. The chainsaw about to get going. My wife and me, we have a connection. So she'd have been like, all right, babe, I got you. It's going to be loud. And she would have did her thing and walked off or whatever. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm not in that situation. But I know I would not have been like, you lied. You better walk off. Let's keep moving, man. Okay, Charlie B, you said he was working the boys. Them boys only put 2 pieces of wood up there. Megan did most of it. Okay, so y'all need verification?
We got about half a trailer of wood. Tim split it. Me and the boys grabbed it once he had split it and stacked it on the trailer. And now he's got the bush hog hooked up and he's bush hogging the top of the property. So
Stack the trailer while I sit on my butt. This brother, he just driving around, backing up. Cause he just, you know. Yeah. Do y'all get it? He's been working them like this, man. Okay. Alright. Now here I'm gonna go. Y'all really probably, I don't know. Are y'all gonna get upset about this? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Let's go.
On the trailer, and now he's got the bush hog hooked up and he's bush hogging the top of the property. So we're on our way. Long, fun farm day, even though we started really late in the afternoon. We're just gonna go until evening. That's the way we make it up. You know, on days I go to work, we just come out here, you know, in the evening, and we work until dark. So
now I already proved to y'all that this man was not working at this point. His wife was at work, and he still couldn't go to the farm until she got off. Until she got off to help him do all these farm chores after she done did a whole day. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's going to upset anybody, because there's some women in here be like, no, that's her husband, and that's what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to delete herself? Come on, man. And like she just said, we'll be out here basically till night. She just worked, and she probably has to go to work tomorrow. But that's it. That's all for that aspect of y'all probably gonna be upset. Now let's go back to the same show and let Tim tell you how he feel about money and not money, and how money is this and money ain't that, and he's just gonna contradict himself so many times. I'm gonna let the whole thing play out, and then y'all tell me if he's right. This is what I love to do. I don't want to tell you what I think. I love for Tim to talk, and then I want to ask you, is Tim right about this? Is this God? Let's go. All right? It's gonna be a little long, but at the end of it, I want you to tell me, is this a man of God not talking about money, or is he talking about money and saying that money is from God because he's with God? Like, you tell me what you think, because he says so much, it's confusing to me. So you can watch it 1, 2, 3 times, I don't know, but I've watched it 4, 5 times and I'm still confused. So I'm gonna let this play, and then you let me know what it is, man.
what you got going on over here?
Topping the chainsaw with some gas.
Good.
And topping myself off with some water. Around the same time the chainsaw ran out of gas, at the same time I run out of water.
There you go. Need a water break.
Exactly. Alright. Chainsaw need a break, I need a break.
It's good.
Yep, but I'm getting knocked down little bit by little bit. The small pieces are what's the most headache for me. Cause the chainsaw, it kind of moves and they don't stand still. Getting to the big pieces are pretty easy, because they stand still, you just saw right through them.
Right.
Yep, but just having fun. Doing what real men do.
Oh, okay. Sawwood, huh?
Sawwood, yep.
Lumberjack.
So, man ain't got no business. At least a man needs to crank up a chainsaw at least 3 times a year. So like, remember, if you ain't crank up a chainsaw all year, you need to get out there and crank it up now. But nah, I enjoy doing it. I used to do it full time with my dad, and I hated it because the purpose of it was to make money, and the basis of this farm, IAG, is all about God. It's not all about money. And the Bible talks about that we have to choose who we're gonna serve, whether we're gonna serve God or mammon, or God or money. And we choose to serve God. And God takes care of all of our needs. Everything we need, He gives us. And it's amazing because I looked up, you know, our YouTube channel just got monetized. And to most folks, you know, a little, because when I first looked at it, I think it said $7. And I looked at it again the next couple of days, it said $14. And I looked at it again, it said $28. And it just continues to calculate. And to most people, that might not be anything, but you know, for somebody like me or somebody like us that makes the videos and just enjoys doing this, and we do it for free, you know, that's just like a blessing for us. You know, it's just the Lord in my mind, like blessing us for, you know, showing ourselves strong and staying faithful in this. So I don't know, but
it's like the icing on top or cherry on top. Like it's not even necessary. It's like decoration.
Exactly.
But you know, it makes it, you know, so it gives it an extra something, just like a little extra blessing. Not that it's needed, you know, but you know.
Yeah, we definitely need it, but not that it's wanted, I guess.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain.
We, you know, we're willing to live below our means for the sake of the gospel, for the sake of the kingdom. You know, like Paul says, I learned to be a base and abound. He says, I learned to be content. And we're content in whatever state that we're in, whether we're in lack or whether we're in abundance. Because either way, we're going to give our all, you know, and that's what the Lord requires. He requires us to give our all, no matter what we have. We're going to be faithful over few, but we're also going to be faithful over many, you know, and that's the position the Lord desires us to be in.
Because the Lord can take care of us, like, any type of way, like, that He wants to.
Yep.
You know, and I guess, like you saying, like, being monetized with YouTube, just one of the ways He's, like, saying, hey, like, good job, we're proud of you, or, you know, like, since you've been faithful in this area, I'm going to open the door in this area, you know, so He could do that anyway He chooses, but, you know, it's kind of like just a little cherry on the top to show you, okay, you're going in the right direction with this.
Exactly, yeah. Because, really, though, and some of you all was watching the video, you already know that we've been monetized by the kingdom already.
Yeah, for real.
One time, a guy, you know, and I don't know if you're watching this video or not, but if you are, thank you. But a guy, he asked, he was like, do you all receive donations? And we was like, yeah, you know, we're a ministry. And so he was like, do you have PayPal or Cash App? We was like, yeah, we got both. Like, which one you wants to send? So we sent him our PayPal, and we think he's just gonna give a little, you know, $10, $15, something like that. He sent us $3,000. Like, we hadn't met him, don't know him, anything. He just saw what we were doing on the videos and sent us $3,000. And then we've had other people, you know, that watched our videos, people that we know and people that we don't know, that have sent us $500 offerings, $25 offerings, and somebody sent us when they saw what happened to our tractor. They sent us a $500 offering to help us get a new tractor. So, you know, we've already been monetized by the kingdom, like I say. But $500 to us, $3,000 to us, or $25, you know, from being monetized is all of the same value to us. You know, the number doesn't mean as much as the thought or as the unity that's being produced by the kingdom, or as, you know, God performing a miracle. You know, like those things are what we value. It's not just the, you know, amount of numbers, you know, and behind the dollar sign. So, you know, we've been monetized by the kingdom, you know, for a long time now.
Remember that time in service where the Lord just opened up a door of just giving, and we all gave, and we were just talking about how we were going to give, and somebody somehow heard us because we have an outdoor service, so we don't have walls, so, you know, people can hear on the microphone, people are listening, we don't know who all is listening, but somebody just gave. You know,
like somebody we've never met before. And sometimes, you know, we have our services out, you know, at our ministry base, and nobody's there except for me, my wife, my sons, and my mom, and maybe a couple other people from the neighborhood. You know, there's not a whole lot of people there most of the time. And you know, looking at with our physical eyes, we may think that, you know, people are not there and people are not listening. But people sit on their porches, people pass by, people, you know, they walk by, are listening, and they just don't feel comfortable coming, you know, in that environment, I guess, because their faith is not strong enough. But people are listening. And that opportunity right there, that moment right there when that person, whoever that was, sent that offering, and they weren't there, you know, so we knew that somebody was listening
intently listening to hear everything that was going on.
Because they picked up on the Cash App, you know, they picked up on something small. It wasn't like, you know, like we said it real quick.
One time,
you know, right? And they picked up on it and sent us a Cash App, you know. So the Lord is just doing amazing things, and you know, it's just amazing.
Okay, I know that was a lot, but what I took from that was, Tim, people are not giving to you. They're not listening to you. They're listening to the word, brother. And they're spiritual, so they think that they're giving not to you. They think they're giving to God. And you doing whatever you want with it, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Now, there was a lot said in that, but I can't remember everything that was said, y'all. It is what it is. But my whole point is, what I do remember is something that really stuck with me and made me upset, kinda. They don't need y'all's money. If you go back, they don't need it. It's just a cherry on top. Meagan said, that's why I say she's part of this, y'all. It's just a cherry on top. They don't need this. Not at all. Come here, boy. Where you at, bud? They don't need it. Woody. He loved his tree. Woody. Come here, man. Oh. So, if they don't need your money, and this is just a cherry on top, but they're not doing none of the stuff they was doing before. You feel me? They're not doing none of the stuff. Like, when they was out there, and they was talking about, oh, it's just a cherry on top. God give us this through YouTube and stuff like that. They were actually lying to people, saying that we're doing this and this and that. Everything I told you in my other video. So, it's just messed up. And you think I'm... Okay, Charlie B. You need to calm down, man. Calm down, bruh. Why? Why? What Tim gonna do? What Tim gonna do? I ain't said nothing he ain't said. Number one. Number two, you really want me to tell him? You really want me to tell him, boo? You want me to tell him? I'm about to show a little clip and prove to you that Tim has all the power. Meagan has no say. And she wants to talk to y'all. But this is Tim's channel, Tim's show, Tim's everything. You feel me? So, let's get it, let's go, man. And Charlie B, hope he giving you what you need. Because if you really feel like this brother is for the people, 2 thumbs down.
You know, and I was like, yeah, you know, you gotta walk over if you can and just enjoy it, so we, like, you know, join us so we know.
What, wave or something?
Yeah, join us so we know that you're there, because you know, we're still gonna do what the Lord calls us to do, you know. But it's so powerful, the unity, you know, when you have other people come alongside you, and those that comment on the videos.
Knew he was gonna cut him off and didn't like him then.
That comment on the videos. Okay, oh yeah.
She didn't know they was gonna cut him off. Yeah, okay.
We enjoy like fellowshipping with y'all, if it's through a Facebook post or if it's through a YouTube comment, or if it's in person. If you come to our services, we love it. So yeah, just keep you know, in contact, keep commenting, keep doing what you're doing. We enjoy it, so we just letting you know, just like you let us know, we want to let you know. We appreciate you.
See what I mean? Now I know I done took up too much of y'all's time, man. I hate taking up time. I like to get things done in like 20, 30 minutes. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know this is YouTube. Y'all got things to do. But today, I felt like I had to come with it. You know, I was on 3 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved it. But my whole thing was this. I was off for almost a week. So I got to bring y'all what y'all deserve, man. You feel me? You feel me? I got to. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope y'all like the show today. We gonna end this show off at the diner, but a different version of the diner. And I hope you understand where I'm going.
Alright, y'all, this is iagfarms. It's all about God.
didn't do the
iagfarms. It's all about God.
Can I pick some blueberries?
Alright, the boys want to pick some blueberries. Or blackberries. That's what they're doing now. He wants to eat them too. Only the black ones, no. So, they're enjoying this bush right here. Titus is gonna pick some for Dad.
Charlie B. Charlie B. Charlie B. They pick berries. How is that the diner? You gotta rinse all fruit, all vegetables. You know how many deer done peed on that? How many birds done pooped on that? How many birds? I don't know. My vision might be messed up. But did she specifically say, Noah, only the black one? And he straight pulled the red one off while she filming his brother. And he put it in his mouth. And she said nothing. I'm old, y'all. I don't know. I might have seen that. I might not. I don't. Alright. Now, let's get into this, man, because I told y'all, I don't remember, man. I be having so much stuff on my mind when it comes to this. I thought I told y'all earlier that we'd get into the boys today. And I told y'all earlier that I really didn't want to because I didn't want to respect the boys. Or if I didn't, that's how I feel. So I'm not, I said I'm not going to show anything. If you know, you know. I'm not showing nothing. All right? I'm just going to give you my thoughts on what I think is going on because I have so many people coming in here talking about they worried about the boys. Right? Now, I want to say this to say that after everything I said yesterday, yeah, I was on it. And said Tim has time to fix his problem. Somebody came in my comments and said, once again, are you the person that called on Tim and them? I wish you would go somewhere and just, I don't know. I don't even want to, anyway, no. But to answer your question, no. And I know some people in my comments is like, Charlie B, they don't even really rock with you like that. That's not the point. They watch me. We almost up to 100,000 views, baby. It don't matter how many subscribers I have. My point is the message. You feel me? So, would I rather have 100,000 views than 100,000 subscribers? And I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, but like, because that's not possible to have 10,000 subscribers and 100,000 views, but I would rather just get the message out. That's why I don't ask nobody to click nothing. And I've been thinking about it. And one thing, because I'm not a liar and I don't want to go back on nothing. I want to ask y'all to do a lot of things, but please, share it. Just share it. Y'all got Facebook and everything like that? Share it. I don't have a Facebook. Charlie B's one of them brothers that was raised like all the social media and everything ain't worth it. It's not what it is. Even back in the day, MySpace, no. This is the first time I've ever been on anything. So, I'm just going to tell you like this. I feel like I'm about to say some things that might upset some people. And I hope it doesn't. Give me a minute. Charlie be back, man. We good. You know, it's just some things hit me a certain way. You feel me? We all know I have an autistic son. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to dwell into this really, but everybody's been hitting me like the boys, the boys, the boys. I care about the boys. I do too. All right, now look. I don't know. This is all alleged. I'm using, like you seen in the beginning, under the acts of fair use. It's criticism, reporting, all that. Feel me? This is my opinion, all right? It ain't even my opinion. I don't know. This is what I do know. All right? When my son was 3, they basically told me I needed to, and they gave me this list of schools. Basically, I don't know how to put it, and I'm not going to disrespect nobody. All right? But basically where a regular child could not go. Okay? All right. They told me I should expect nothing, basically, from my child. All right? Okay. Did I accept that? No. Okay. Now, where Charlie B? You IAG. What are you talking about? All right. Let me just go here, man. Allegedly. This is all allegedly because I don't want nobody coming in here on some other stuff. Because especially now, if you are in my situation, because everybody say I don't have no content and all I talk about are these brothers. You know what I really wanted to do when I came on here? I wanted a channel where parents could talk about how to deal with it, how to deal with autism. I'm not perfect. I don't know how to deal with everything. Funny don't get you through. Your son don't understand. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me just go there with that. All right. Now, this is where I'm at with it. They try to get me to believe my son basically would never be anything. Right? Me and my wife had one doctor that said, I see it in him. If you take the time and the resources, he'll be all right. So what does that mean to Charlie B? Spend it all, baby. You feel me? So, all I'm saying is this. My son, doctors told me my son wouldn't be anything, bro. My son talks in full sentences. Those schools they told me to send that I needed to look at to send my son to school to, no. He goes to regular school like everybody else's. Feel me? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Does he have an IEP? Yes. He leaves his class for like 30, 40 minutes a day, and then he comes back, and it's the same thing. So, it is what it is. Now, I just want to show you something, because I'm proud of my kids, and y'all be like, show me this, show me that. You don't talk about your kids or nothing like that. Well, today you're going to get a little something. Okay? Now, this is a child who they told me would never be able to talk. I was going to take care of all my life. This is a child they told me to send to a school for mentally disabled kids. Right? My son does it all. He talks. He tells me what he wants. He does everything. And that's another reason why I took a break. This is the elf my son drew. He's 6 years old. He has autism. But this is the same child they told me would never have nothing, right? Would never be able, I would have to take care of him, wouldn't be able to talk and all this, right? Don't listen to people. Now, this is where I'm going with this about IAG. When I first took him to school and I told them I wanted him in normal school, they started telling me all this stuff about he needs to do this, he needs to do that. We think he needs speech therapy. We think he needs this and that, right? There's been people in my comments talking about they think kids tend to need speech therapy. I have nothing to do with that. This is all allegedly. I'm just talking from my point of view, right? Now, from my point of view, I don't really care how nobody feels. Am I a man enough to say, yeah, they need help, man? I'm not saying your wife is not competent enough to do it, but they need some extra help. Now, this is where I'm going with this, y'all, and this is all allegedly because I don't want to get sued for talking about children. But y'all, my people, y'all asked me to do this. I don't know what's in Tim's budget, allegedly. Some people out here think if you have a child that has a disability, you automatically, oh, you get a check from the government, you get a check from... You really believe that? I hope y'all, man, that's not the fact. That's not the case. Whatever tax bracket you're in, that's when you get help. Okay, let me just explain. Charlie B, what are you saying to me? Okay, I'm going to say this. Everything it took to get my son to where he is right now is out of pocket. Okay? But for Charlie B, for my kids, there is no budget. Feel me? Ain't no budget. So, let me just tell you what I'm saying. Everybody thinks, oh, well, so-and-so's kids got this or so-and-so's kids got that. They get a check every month. They're fine. No. Depending on how much money you make at your job or what you say you do, like Tim has a farm, ain't nobody helping Tim. Ain't nobody helping me. And like I've already broke it down, I am not a rich man. But it's just a tax bracket. Okay? Put it this way. And this ain't rich. I hope y'all don't think it is. If you make over 100 grand a year, they don't care what's wrong with your kids. You ain't getting no help. So this is where I'm going with this because I'm about to wrap it up, man. And I'm in my feelings, so I'm talking about mine. So I'm stretching this out probably. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But this is where I'm going with this, and I'm going to get it over and done with. I done already did the diner and everything with the berries and everything. She didn't wash them off and all that. Okay, let's do this. Tim has 4 sons. If 4 of his kids needed speech therapy, it would be almost $1,000 a month out of his pocket. No insurance. And I'm not saying insurance from, because Tim has a farm. Like I told y'all, my wife's a nurse. Insurance does not pay for this. It doesn't. I don't care where you work. When they tell you you have to... Okay, now listen. I don't know how much money I'm out of. I don't know how much money me and my wife out of. But I do know this. Everybody right now telling me my son perfect. I'm good. He a yellow belt in karate with what, 3 or 4 stripes on his belt. He good. And they told me what, none of this happened. You have to say there is no budget, Tim. Now let's just be honest. Where are you going with this, Charlie B? If Tim had to pay for speech therapy for all 4 of his kids, that'd be $800 a month to $1,000. Okay? 800 is on the low end. 1,000 is where you need to be. All right? People's come in here and talked about the kid's hair. And you know Charlie B on it. I could have showed you what y'all talking about, but I'm not disrespecting the babies. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna show it. But we've seen spots and things in the kids' hair. I don't know what it is. I'm allegedly say from what my son went through, it's eczema or eczema. I'm not sure. I think it's eczema. I'm not sure. Anyway, like I said before, insurance doesn't pay for everything. My son's cream, $328 a tube. For the tube, you know the Oragel tube? That's $328. Lasts about 2 weeks. So let's just say one of Tim's kids had that. He would be up to about $1,400 just in speech and cream for one. So if a couple of them had it or all of them had it, I don't know if that's just not in the budget or nothing. This is all alleged. But I hope that's not what it is. We all care about the boys. And I know y'all been asking Charlie B to say something. And that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. And I'm going to finish this off by this. Do I have as much money as Tim? No. Like I said before, I have what I want. Is my son breaking out? No. Can my son talk to me? Yeah. I'm the richest man on the planet, bruh. You order and get whatever you want, you and Meagan. But one thing I know, and you all know I don't like to cuss on here. One thing I know is I'm happy and I ain't gonna bust hell wide open. You feel me? You feel me? My daddy once told me, to be real rich, you gotta walk over a whole bunch of people. I'm straight. I'd rather for all of us just to live in harmony. Charlie be out. Y'all be easy.